Hey, what's up YouTube? Redbyrd and Danneh here, back with another New World video. Today we're going to talk about Gypsum CASTS. What do you do with them, dude? Once you hit 590, I think that's a question that some of us have. I mean, I have my stuff at 590, Danneh, but you're slacking a little bit over there in the EU.
I'm getting there, man. I'm getting there. It's just a couple of jewelry pieces. That's all. I'm nearly there.
But I digress. We're going to talk to you today about what to do with these Gypsum CASTS. As we wait for the January update, we're all preparing, kind of getting ready for these mutations. And we kind of want to help you guys get ready, especially if you've hit the 590 mark. So real quick, Danneh, before we get started, why don't you remind them of each way they can earn their Gypsum each day?
Yeah, so at the moment we have 8 daily events and tasks we can do basically to get as much Gypsum as we can. Of course, you don't have to do all of them, it's pick and choose. But the 8 that we have is, number 1 is Emerald. You can get 2 of these for 1 orb, which are found in your trade skill aptitude reward containers. You have Obsidian. We need 3 of these for 1 orb, which you get from defeating level 60 plus open world named bosses. Then you have Ruby. You get 2 of these, which are found in Outpost Rush caches. So just do 2 rounds of Outpost Rush. Amethyst, which is found in Breach caches. So do your portal trains. Make sure you get at least 7 of them for 1 orb. Then you have Sapphire. We only need 1, which is for completing Laz or Genesis. You have Topaz, which I personally has never done. This is found on hostile creatures with the potion that you get, the special attunement potion, which you can craft at your camp. If you can do that, do it. It's awesome, but I haven't yet to do it. Then Diamond, which is currently done by visiting 3 separate towns and interacting with the Tree of Life, which we know will disappear on the 25th, but will hopefully come back for future events, or they may be used in the future. And then lastly is Citrine, which is done for completing an arena.
And, you know, one of the things for the Topaz, dude, Danneh, just for your personal usage, dude, is I usually, like, I'll pop one right before I go into a dungeon or an expedition. So then you start to get those Topaz. Yeah, dude. So you kind of kill 2 birds with 1 stone. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
You get your expedition clear, and then you also get some Topaz. I think last time it took 2 expeditions to get enough Topaz to get the thing. But, you know, if you're running expeditions every day, you can earn those as well. So maybe and to your point about the diamond thing, maybe we're gonna get it like a lovers event or something like that. You know, Valentine's around the corner. We'll hopefully have a new source of diamond gypsum. But yeah, so that is how you earn the gypsum. Just a reminder, once you earn the gypsum, you turn that into a gypsum orb, which then you make a cast with. We're going to talk a lot about what to prioritize as you're making these casts. And first and foremost, Danneh, you know that as you create these casts at 590, they currently don't do anything for you. They basically just give you a chance at a legendary, but the chance is so small that you don't really want to waste those right now. What you want to be doing is storing these Gypsum casts up in each slot, and specifically, Danneh, you want to do 6. The devs have recently came out and said that they're kind of fixing the expertise system to where each of these Gypsum casts are going to provide more than a +1 increase to your Gypsum until you get up to, into your expertise, until you get up to 599. And then they said there's no promises, or 598, there's no promises that it's going to upgrade you all the way. So you want to do at least 6, and starting with those 6, you want to prioritize your primary weapon, and then you want to do your armor and jewelry. Just make sure you get 6 of each, and again, you want to prioritize your primary weapon. Danneh, one of the things that we also kind of think is going to be the best to do is plan around your crafting, because crafting is a way to upgrade your expertise. So if you do have a lot of things stored up, if you're an arcanist maybe, or an armor smith, you know, maybe you can craft, you know, a couple chest pieces at 599 to 6 or 595 to 600 and kind of get your expertise up quickly that way as well.
Awesome. Yeah, I mean, I'm a self-proclaimed terrible crafter. I mean, given this, there's a lot of crafting in the new world. I'm pretty bad at it. I mean, I got my weaponsmithing up to 200, which is cool, and I got my weaponsmith pants, which was extremely expensive. But yeah, for you guys out there, start saving up on your crafting mats, I think, and get ready, because that's going to be another way to get the Umbral Shards. And I guess the last way is, if you do all of your dailies every day and you have an abundance of orbs ready to go, what I believe happens is, if you use a cast, once you are 600 gear score, you should get Umbral Shards from that as well, but you have to be 600 to get those Umbral Shards as well. You can use them once you get to the 600 and max out.
Right. So there's kind of two strategies, I guess, around that. You can either use your crafting to get up to 600 and then kind of skip out. Maybe if you don't have time to get enough casts to get to expertise 600 the first day, then you can kind of strategize to use around your crafting. But like Danneh was saying, if you can get it up there with casts, which you have 6 in each slot, then you want to go ahead and prioritize and just keep stacking up your primary weapon, because that will, at that point, once you hit 600 expertise on everything, you will start getting Umbral Shards for that slot. And the higher your expertise goes in that slot, the more Umbral Shards you will get. So you do want to kind of make sure that you're doing just one slot. That way, if you do get a hold of Umbral Shards, whether it be through the dungeons or the crafting system or even the Gypsum cast system, you can pump them up into your primary weapon, which we made a video earlier this week prioritizing what piece of gear you want to upgrade first. And we determined that the primary weapon would be the first thing that you would want to upgrade as far as your Umbral Shards go, to increase the expertise on that particular item. And so once you do that, all of your casts will then give you even more Umbral Shards. So the higher your expertise goes in your primary weapon, the more Umbral Shards you will get each time you use a Gypsum cast for that particular item. So again, to kind of summarize this up, you do want to start storing up these casts, about 5 or 6 in each slot. 6 just to be safe, I think. Then after that, Danneh, once you get 6 in each slot, go ahead and start saving up your primary weapon each day. Just if you're only going to grind one Gypsum one day, make sure it's your primary weapon.
Yep. Perfect. Yeah, perfect. And if you are if you're going to do more dailies every day, then yeah, focus on the weapon, but then branch out into the others. Obviously, you only get to create one of these casts a day for each gear slot or each weapon slot. So yeah, as Red says, focus on the primary weapon. But then, of course, if you are really grinding the dailies, focus on the others as well, and just get these Umbral Shards as quickly as you can.
Yes, sir. And then who knows, dude? You wake up on January 25th or whenever this patch is going to go live. I think a lot of us think it's going to be the 25th, but they get surprises early, and then you can automatically get the 600 expertise on all of your stuff, which is obviously ideal, because you're going to need high levels of gear to get through these mutations. So you definitely want to get there as soon as possible. All right, guys. Well, if you have any questions, let us know in the comments below about these Gypsum casts. Let us know. I'm interested to hear, Danneh, how many Gypsum casts do our listeners have? Let us know in the comments below. We appreciate you guys as always. Good to talk with you again, and we will see you in the next video.